Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Red Wolves will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. So Arkansas State's offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Plucks it out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Red Wolves have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Grabbed behind the line, it's Rucker. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home with the pressure and knock him down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Send that offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Back to pass, it's Green. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anthony.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
He's got it. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whooping.
Whooping, going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board. They are going nuts.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, the first meeting between Iowa and Iowa State happened back in 1894, but they've only awarded the actual Cy-Hawk trophy since 1977. Here's how today's game went down. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Red Wolves can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him downfield. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Might be looking to run. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. It's Green. Bringing the heat. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Just when you think you have this offense penned down, they come up with a play like that. Now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 35. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. The Red Wolves in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Quickly out to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly.
He's going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Sneaks it in. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
The field goal is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Spits it out to the back. Got a man. It's Washington. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. To the air, it's Rayner. That's caught. It's Rucker. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to change this route. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll try the run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Can't quite cross the plane. The 6, but they'll have the first down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Razorbacks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. The give. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. On the run, it's Cross. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Maybe Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Makes the grab over the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on third down. The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll give it to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now on third down for this offense. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time, turning it on. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air, it's Green. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Red Wolves send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the air, it's Green. Under fire. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Got room at the 35. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Red Wolves want to crank the tempo. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, easy call for the refs. And now they take the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Complete to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw again. Snagged out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Dropping back, it's Rayner. Pulls it in, it's Burris. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Rucker. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Rucker.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete on the right side.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Red Wolves will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Here's a heat. Quarterback now breaking the field. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
The number one job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT. And then Oski, as soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Green.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Green. Rushes on him. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to